Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Okay, 30 minutes and counting.
Well, the good thing about this haircut is that it does get progressively better the sweatier I get. What's up, fam? How's it going? It's been a minute, I know. I feel like I've been starting a lot of these videos like that lately. This weekend was the Jiu Jitsu World League Oakland Super Championship. Spoiler alert, I did okay. Cool tournament. As you know, it's sort of a double elimination format. It was a cool event, actually. So a handful of my teammates showed up and we competed together kind of within the same couple of hours. We were able to see each other's matches and that was pretty exciting. Be first, Jordan, be first! And fun, you know, it's always fun to see your teammates out. Really helps feel like you're not out there on your own. But yeah, so anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and play this match and give you guys a little bit of commentary. So, long story short, actually, before I do this, sorry. Basically, I had a small bracket. It was me and two other guys, so 3 people in my division. I got there and one guy didn't show up, so it was just me and my competitor, who is actually a really great jiu-jitsu player. You may remember him from my first Jiu-Jitsu World League a couple of weeks earlier, where he actually beat me. And so I thought this would be a really cool opportunity to get a rematch and to sort of see how I have developed my jiu-jitsu in order to combat this certain style of playing, which is really cool actually because it's very similar to the style of jiu-jitsu that I play. So it was kind of fun almost competing against myself in a lot of ways. So anyways, let's go ahead and do this. All right, so ref calls us out. Shake hands, bow. It's always kind of awkward. Kombache, we start. We both are kind of in this nice low position. I'm looking to establish my grips on his left side. He gets it faster than I do. Kind of grabs my right arm and pulls half guard. So we're in half guard. I'm trying to get a grip on his right lapel on the inside. Then I'm trying to split his legs open, put my hand on the hip, try and pass that way, but he's good at framing me up, and then he gets an underhook and establishes his half guard. So he actually has a lot of what he needs to sweep me here, and I'm really just basing out on top of him and dropping all my weight, because I can kind of anticipate which way he's gonna swing with what he has, right? With the grips that he has. He has that one grip under my my left leg, so he's, you know, could potentially go try for a waiter sweep, and he's just kind of rocking back and forth here. So I base out and put all my weight on his chest, and I'm thinking a few things. Because his head is sort of in one position and his hips are in another position, they're kind of facing the opposite directions. I was thinking that I could slide my knee forward into mount. And so I spent the first half of the match trying to swing my leg through into mount, because as you can see, he's got one arm in and one arm out. And if I can mount there, I would go straight to a triangle. So that's kind of what I was doing, putting my weight really on top of him. So it was very hard for him to rock me either way. And see, I'm trying to slide my knee out there. This still wouldn't have been a very good pass had I had it. I probably would have gotten the points, but he has kind of double underhooks from the bottom, so he could kind of sneak out the back door, as they say, even if I mounted. This is kind of the position that I wanted here, where I could start a triangle, rather throw a triangle if I had this. So he's bucking up, and he's just kind of trying to make space because he realizes this is not going very far. I'm kind of predicting everything he's doing. couple times here, he does really knock me off balance, and he's getting a lapel grip underneath my leg, which is a great grip so that he can just roll over. But there, I've got kind of enough of a base to where I can just hip him up. So somewhere along here, I kind of make a decision that this passing strategy isn't working, that I'm not going to be able to go to mount. And so I decide to start passing to the other side, which is really a higher percentage half guard passing strategy, although he's giving me a lot. So here I'm making a little bit of space. He goes for the underhook, and then I shoot my knee to the other side to try and pass to his right. There we go. And he is great at kind of balling up and not giving me the things I need to pass. I'm really trying to get an underhook here because that's kind of what I need. I need to get his back flat, my right arm underneath his left arm. There we go. And then I have the underhook and I flatten him out and I connect my knee to the mat, my right knee. Now what I need to do is put my head to the side of his head. Not my right side, actually, my left side. If I put my head to the left side of his head, which is what I'm trying to do here, God, it's so vicious. Open up and get through. But man, he had a vice grip on my ankle there, and it was really hard to pull it through. I'm actually doing all kinds of weird stuff here, reaching back with my left arm. I just kind of start kicking here. Like, yeah, that was not the most methodical move. I think my hand is actually, that's probably illegal, how deep that is in his personal bits there. But there we go, pop my leg through, and then I go all in, up on my toes, get my points, up on my toes to pass. So I block his hip with my right hand, and I'm just really trying to make him pretty uncomfortable there to sort of, in a way, demoralize him, not try to allow him to attempt an escape. I got 3 points for that pass. I didn't realize it at the time. I thought I needed some more points, so I went for knee on belly, and he retained half guard. So I then dive for a sort of a whizzer here, and I grab the opposite lapel and drive his shoulder into the ground so that he can't really sweep me. And right there, paro, that's the end of the match. Yeah, again, this guy, I competed against him in, a few weeks ago. Stand-up dude, really nice guy, and also great jiu-jitsu, great half guard. So, anyways, it was awesome. I think I can take these off now. What was awesome about that is after the match, I was actually really curious about how he pulls guard. He did it to me twice, and I've actually seen him do it to every dude he's fought through the American Cup and actually at the San Jose Open. So I was curious what his strategy was, and I asked him, hey, like, do you mind if we drill for a minute? And he was so cool, and we actually went up to the sort of warm-up area, and we both kind of talked through our stand-up game, how he pulls guard, how he jumps right into deep half, and I told him kind of what my strategy is around, you know, establishing my grips and kind of what my options are in my stand-up game. So it was a really cool moment for me and for jiu-jitsu in general. It's like really cool that people are, you know, we were just there like doing everything we could to win this match, and afterwards, you know, we hang out and talk and show each other basically the stuff that we were using to beat each other moments before. So it's pretty cool. On another note, I think I feel weird posting videos of tournaments when I win, and I think that's because, you know, I don't want to give the impression that like I'm in any way like an expert. I'm totally, you know, relatively early on my jiu-jitsu journey, and you know, it's easier for me to kind of record vlogs and videos about my matches that I lose because there's a lot more to say, I feel like, because that's kind of what I'm looking for when I watch them. So, you know, the matches that I win, it's a little bit harder for me to kind of get excited about posting them because I feel like it seems a little self-congratulatory when it's not. You know, I obviously work my ass off. I love Jiu Jitsu. I love to train, and tournaments are really such a small portion of the broader, you know, Jiu Jitsu journey, but it is kind of the most fun to watch. So anyways, because Rain was the only guy that showed up, it was just he and I, they only gave us one match, which was kind of a bummer. I actually thought we were gonna fight again, maybe twice, because I think it's supposed to be 2 out of 3 if there's only one other dude in your bracket. But because we had a full bracket, but the guy dropped off, they just moved us straight to the finals. And so this match, which I thought was my first match, my preliminary match, ended up being my preliminary match and my final match, and that was it. I won the Oakland Super Championship, which was pretty rad. Yeah, I hope you like this. I hope that commentary was helpful. I know it's kind of a boring match, but sometimes tournament jiu-jitsu is super boring, and I think that's it's kind of what we learned from this. Anyways, till next time, keep the rubber side down and take care of yourselves.